Welcome back, everybody, to Super Mega Baseball. It is the League Championship Game 2 today, as we have a chance to capture our very first championship in the series. Andy McKenzie takes the mound today. Can we do it? We have dominated these playoffs. Now today we have a chance to wrap everything up with a championship win. It's game number 2 and we are batting to start off the game. It's a primetime matchup here, it looks like, and Jonathan Starks opens us up with a grounder to second. Now, the last game was one of the best offensive performances of the entire series for this team. And on 2 pitches, they already recorded 2 outs. But we had 20 hits last game. And did we bat in 8 or 9 innings? I forget if we were the home team or not. I think we were the home team. And there's our first of today. It's Leon Daniels with a 2-out single. But of course, the star of last episode was none other than Corey Boyd. And I lay off the first pitch that time. But 3 home runs, a historic performance for the series. And now I'm down 2 strikes here with Maurice Manning. And Manning puts one deep to center, way back. And that's a deep part of the ballpark, isn't it? It's caught. Bottom of the first inning now, and Andy McKenzie tries to do exactly what he's done all season. This is off of Andy McKenzie, and not in time. So Andy gives up a quick single, and now this is Wally Bacon fouling one away. We'll drop in the changeup here, and he fouls that one as well. So come back with the slider. It's up the middle. McKenzie to second. Double play. And that brings up Spanky Wagner and all that power. That's probably more power than anybody on our team. Andrew Ross is probably close. And he puts one deep to left center. He goes opposite field. And no, I almost robbed it. It's a home run and the Wild Pigs have struck first. Of course, I had to mention that he's a powerful batter. I just had to mention that part. I even pitch him away, but that opposite field power is impressive. So it's 1-0 Wild Pigs, and this is a liner to right, and caught by Corey Boyd. I did put him back in right field. So that's a weird moment for Andy McKenzie. His ERA was like a .5 this year, so you know he didn't allow a lot of runs. Oh no, I had a chance to tie it up right there. I'll lay off that pitch though. And our ultimate power hitter has a single to right. There we go, Ross. Now it's Flash Jackson. Laying off these outside pitches. And inside out swing. They get one, and Flash is doubled up. Come on now. But that brings us to Corey Boyd. And those numbers there are ridiculous. 8 RBIs. He's only played in 3 playoff games. But 4 home runs in those games, and now a gapper to left center. Where did this guy come from? Corey Boyd didn't have a great season, and that's why he went from being a top of the order hitter to a bottom third of the order hitter. But recently, he's been our best player. And that's going to get through. There we go. Let's go tie it up. Darren Rose comes through with an RBI double. Nice little 2-out rally here. Back-to-back doubles. Now we're looking to take the lead, and look who's up. Andy McKenzie. Now, if I remember correctly, he homered in his last game.
Inside.
So a 2-ball count. And now I miss. 2-1. McKenzie up the middle. Let's go. Do we send Rose? We're sending Rose. He's going home, and we take the lead. All of this with 2 outs, 3 consecutive hits. Make it. Nope, it's staying at 3. Okay, 2 runs in the top of the second, and now McKenzie back out for his second inning of work, and it's Flash Evans skying one for Corey Boyd. And he makes the catch. Man and Moon's turn now. It's a 2-seam fastball for strike 1. We're going to go inside slider, and he also skies that one. Get back, Rose. That's going to be him in shallow center for out number 2. Now Enrique Goyo. Missed my spot there a bit, and another pop-up. Good inning here from Andy McKenzie. And we're going to go right back to hitting. 5 hits that inning, it looked like, or 4. I had one with Leon early in the first inning. And here is Lance Adams. Adams inside out. It's fielded, but you're not throwing Adams out. He reaches. 6 hits, guys. And Daniels gets it through. That's another hit. 7. Can we break the 20 record? That has to be the most in the series, ever. Uh-oh. And I do believe, as Manning grounds into a double play here, that their home run in the first inning was the first time we've trailed in the playoffs. Here's Andrew Ross trying to bring home another run. Runner at third, 2 down. I would pitch around him here. I might walk the next 2 batters. Line out to short. Can't get another run that inning, but we're going to go back to pitching now. 2 hits allowed by Andy McKenzie, and 3 pop-ups last inning. I was quite happy with that. It's a 2-strike count, and McKenzie has that one fouled away. The change. Strike 3 for Andy here in the championship game number 2. Durbin Holmes, and he fouls it off. Slider away, right at Rose. Oh no, I did not mean to throw it to second, but it still worked. Uh-oh, Michaels deep to left field, it's hooking, go foul! No, it's off the foul pole and the game is tied. 2 Wild Pigs home runs. That was their leadoff batter, Blute Michaels. It's 2-2 here in the third. What is the most runs Andy's given up this year? Is this it? Starks Fields, and the third inning is complete. We have ourselves the best game so far of the postseason, the most competitive game. Oh boy! Into the gap to lead us into the 4th. That's extra bases. It's a leadoff double. Flash aboard, here's Corey Boyd. And no, Boyd. He grounds up the middle. Boyd retired, and Flash can advance. Now it's Darren Rose. He drove in our first run. And I'm reaching. Stop reaching. 2 ugly outs here, and that takes us back to Andy McKenzie. Not a bad guy to have up in this situation. And McKenzie lifts one to center. But it's caught. The leadoff double is quickly erased. Now it's the 4th inning. Spanky Wagner. And this is a tapper for Leon Daniels. 1 away. And a pop-up here in the foul territory. Ross to the wall. You can make that catch. Come on. You're like 2.5 times the size of that wall. No, it's past the glove of Starks. Don't allow 2 bases. It's a 1-out single. On the ground and sharply hit. 1 and 2 easily. We're through 4, still tied at 2. Starks leads us off in the 5th, his 3rd AB. And he rips that one into the seats. On the ground to second base. And Starks is retired by Wally Bacon, maybe? Okay, Lance Adams, an infield single last time, and that was my pitch. That was it. 1 ball count. On the ground again to second. 2 down. Leon Daniels. That might get over his head, and it does. Daniels with a single blooping over the shortstop. And that's his second 2-out hit. Here's Maurice Manning. No hits today. He's due. He's due, guys. But what's he due for? Well, he's due for getting ahead in the count. They might walk him here. Oh, man, I green-lit myself there with 2 down. Not the best decision. So, bottom 5 now. Mackenzie's stamina's doing fine. Their pitcher was actually, his stamina is not doing that well. And I didn't think he had that many pitches. We'll take a look when we go into the next inning. And this might get over Boyd's head, and it does. They are having one of the best offensive performances against Mackenzie this season, and they have just taken the lead. It is 3-2 in favor of the Wild Pigs. And now it's Tracy Wickers. 2 misses and a foul. The screwball is looked at for strike 3. So Mackenzie has not faced this kind of in-game adversity this season, and we'll see how the response is, but 2 down now. Bloop Michaels, 2 hits, and this is foul. Let's pitch him outside the zone a bit. We get ahead in the count. Now, up and in. Popped it up for Leon Daniels. We got him to chase. But the Wild Pigs retake the lead. Alright, we haven't scored since the 2nd inning. Now it's top 6 for Andrew Ross. Ross with a single to center. Kind of weird contact there, but it went to a good place. So Ross aboard, and this is Flash Jackson, a double last time. That is fielded by Bacon, and everybody's safe. They tried to get the lead runner, and now there's 2 on for Corey Boyd. No one has swung a better bat this postseason. I'd walk him if I were you. And it looks like Holmes is doing that. Oh no, it's into the gap, and that's going to tie this one up and maybe even give us the lead. Yes, it will. 2 runs come home. 2 more RBIs for Corey Boyd. These have been his playoffs right here. They bring in Kendra Kerr now. Rose is up. Nobody down. Boyd at second. And that's lifted into the seats. Oh, man. Way too slow. Strike 3 swinging there by Darren Rose. I definitely chased that one. And this is Andy McKenzie up with 1 down. Why am I chasing? I think I've just gotten better at like hitting in this game, so now I have like the confidence to hit any pitch. But that was a line out, and now 2 away. We just can't increase this lead. Oh man, off the pitcher, and Starks is retired. That's it for the top of the 6th. Mackenzie's given up 6 hits in this game. It's 4-3. And this is grounded to Starks. Spanky Wagnerd is up. Slider down and in, and he gulps that one into the air and foul. Will he chase this? No. Here's the forkball. And he somehow makes great contact on that pitch to send it to center. Theodore Stiffner with 1 on. And he's going deep to left, hooking. That is just foul. How close was that? Oh man, we just caught a break. That was very close. But we still have to get him out. He keeps the at-bat going. And that is fielded by Darren Rose. Great catch. Flash Evans with 2 away. Oh man, they're making some really good contact. Lifted to right. This is Boyd. He comes in, sits underneath, and that is it for the 6th inning. We still lead this one, but that was close. They almost took the lead back. But now we want to increase the lead. It's clear 1 run is not a safe lead in this game. They've gone deep twice. Had a close call another time. That was a bad hit by me. All right, Daniels. Did that say 3 for 3? Well, how about 4 for 4? Daniels deep in the gap. No way they cut up to it. I'm bad at predicting whether it's going to be a hit or not. I got to make it more obvious. Let's sky one. Or, not sky it. I want to, you know what I mean. I want to send it to the second deck in right center here. Or right field. Well, a line out's going to have to do. McKenzie at 47 pitches, 7 hits, 2 strikeouts. And I should think about replacing him soon. I mean, they've hit him well. And the stamina is dropping. The ratings are only getting worse from here. And his mojo's not that good. Deep to right. Back goes Boyd. He makes the catch on the track. Can we get 7 innings from Andy McKenzie? That was close. I thought it might bounce over him. The out is recorded. And here's Wickers. For Starks, it's over his glove. Okay, a 2-out single. Is that their 8th hit? But now it's the pitcher, Kendra Kerr. Strike 1. McKenzie worried too. His mojo's not doing well. Can he get out of this? Tap to Ross. And that is it for the 7th inning. We still lead by 1. We're probably not going to pitch Andy McKenzie more in this game. So it's 4-3. He is in line for a victory. And Ross makes really weird contact there. Almost like he tried to bunt up first base. Alright, Flash, a double and a single today. I'll lay off that one. 2 balls. And that one finds the inside corner. Flash to second. I can't commentate. Flash to right. It's his 3rd hit. There you go. Donovan Drake comes in now. Their 3rd pitcher of the day. And his mojo is not good. As Corey Boyd grounds it to second. And they turn 2. Great job by Donovan Drake. And we're going to call in. Let's see. How do I want to get this done? Let's bring in Eric Hancock for an inning. Blute Michaels leads. Popped it up. I tried to make sure I was, just grazing the outside edge of the strike zone there because I didn't want to give him anything too hittable. And Bacon singles to center. This has been easily the best game in the series in a while, I believe. Maybe even better than our Week 16 game against them. Hit hard to third base. Nice job by Manning. 1 down. Couldn't get 2 there, but now there are 2 outs, and Stiffner's at bat. He missed that one. He's nervous. He reached for it. That means he might reach again. Uh-oh. Ross makes the catch, and the 8th inning is complete. Okay, guys, this could be the final inning of the season. It could be. Darren Rose leads us. Can we get another insurance run? Rose grounds to second. 1 down. Alright, we're going to pinch hit. And we're calling on Dominic Carter with 1 down in the 9th. Against Donovan Drake, he almost gets hit. Alright, quickly ahead in the count. And that's hit hard off the glove of Bacon. Finally, we got 1 to go our way there, and Carter is aboard. Jonathan Starks with high pressure, and they get a double play ball, but can't turn 2. 2 down in the 9th, and this is Lance Adams. Starks at second. We're just trying to keep the inning going. There we go. I'm not going to swing here. No green light this time. Strike 1, though. Oh, man. Strike 2. No! Strike 3 to Lance Adams. And we're going bottom of the 9th inning in the championship game. This is our chance to become league champions. We're 3 outs away. They're down by 1. Andy Beckwith is in for a save opportunity. Here we go. He begins with the cutter. Strike 1 on the corner. And now the screwball. And that's nearly down the line, but just foul. The slider inside. Oh, just off the corner. The cutter. Come on. Come on, Andy. Popped it up. Leon underneath. Come on. He's got it. 1 down. 2 outs from a league championship. Man and Moon. Oh, big swing there, but he missed. Grounded. This is Maurice Manning. 2 away. Okay, it's down to Enrique Goyo for the Wild Pigs. What a season this has been for the Beewolves. 1 out from a championship now. The slider. It's popped up and out of play. Alright, let's drop this changeup. Down and away. That's also foul. They're down to their last strike. Fastball. Up and in. Strike 3, and the Beewolves are league champions. We have done it. There's the trophy. That was an amazing season. 13-3 during the regular season, 4-0 in the playoffs, including our best victory here. The Wild Pigs nearly were able to pull it off. This was by far the best game of the playoffs, one of the best games of the season and series. But we come out victorious. We had 14 hits to their 9. We didn't homer in this game. They did twice, nearly a 3rd time. Andy McKenzie records another victory. I think he got a victory in every start this year. We've done it, guys. We are champions at last. But there is still much more to come in the series. 52 episodes into this series. Wow, that's a lot of videos, actually. I wonder how many hours of content this series has been. But here in episode number 52, we have completed the championship victory. League champions we are. And let's look at the stats here for the postseason. We only played 4 games, but we had some major standouts, including, of course, Corey Boyd. Who is your playoff MVP? Is it Corey Boyd? I mean, it's hard to argue against that. You could say like Andy McKenzie, because he did go 2-0 in the playoffs. But Corey Boyd hitting 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. It's really hard to say that he's not the playoff MVP. So let me know down in the comments section. Give me your playoff MVP and perhaps the championship world or the league championship MVP. It's probably Corey Boyd. He hit 3 home runs in 1 game. So just give me your playoff MVP, although I'm sure it's going to be Corey Boyd. But this series has been such a great time. And this series really did early on. It wasn't far into the series where I'm like, you know what, this is really what I should be doing on this channel. This series really changed the way I wanted to do content over here. And the last couple months of making all these sports series and getting deep into this series in particular has been so much fun, and I can't wait to see what other experiences we can have on here. But our time with Super Mega Baseball is not over, everybody. We are going to begin a new season next episode with the same team, although it is clear that it's time to move on from 65 Ego, and the rarest, most difficult trophy in this game is for winning a championship on 80 Ego or above. So in Season 4 we're going to begin, and it's going to be an 80 Ego season. So it's definitely going to be much more difficult, and I'm hoping we have a lot more competitive games next season, because this season, it did have a lot of kind of games that weren't all that exciting. Look at all the shutouts we had, and you know, the first 4 games we allow 1 run. We want to see more competitive action, and baseball is such an exciting sport when things are competitive. So we want to make it more competitive in Season 4, although this was still rewarding because we played on 65 Ego in Seasons 1 and 2, and we didn't make the playoffs either of those years. We had to go through those 2 seasons to get this team better, and so it was rewarding to finally have a great season with them and become the best team in the league. But now it's time for the next challenge, and that is 80 Ego in Season 4. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Super Mega Baseball Season Mode Series. Please leave a like if you did. Let me know your feedback down below in the comments section, and subscribe. we're not done with this game. Not by a long shot. 80 Ego new season is up next, guys. I'll see you then. Thank you again. Have a great day, everybody.